from Japan. Oh man. Well, we finally did it. We finally did it. We finally went to Tokyo, Japan. And Level 1 Online came back a ninja. What do you guys think of my my little outfit that I got while I was over there? I got this at Shibuya, called Magnet. The store is called Magnet Shibuya 109 Men's. This is called a tech wear outfit. It's like a cross between cyberpunk and ninja, and I really like it. Obviously, I'm not gonna wear it out in public here in the United States. But I'll definitely wear this next time I go back to Japan, and you know, if I ever go to a anime convention, I'll definitely wear it. You know, but let's see who's here. We have Mike Hero, Panda64. Good to have you, Rad Rob. Here you find. Thank you. I missed you guys. I was checking my stats, and the last time I streamed was back in March. I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry, guys. It's been a while, but I mean, obviously, I was planning this big trip. You know, I didn't. You know, as much as you plan, you know, there's always gonna be something that gets in the way. Luckily, we made it. We made it to Japan. 14-hour flight. Absolutely brutal. I could not sleep the whole way there. I tried to, but I just had so much on my mind. I don't know. I couldn't sleep. Looks like a ninja suit and a burger. I can't read that. And a burglar suit. I mean, I see zebra colors. When I see that, you know, I think zebra, not really burglar, but okay. But anyways, we got a couple people in the house. Good to have you guys. So we got some pickups. While we were in Japan. I think about, let me count. Hold on. It's about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would say roughly about 20 games. Some of them are duplicates, but what I'm in the process of doing is I'm editing a video. What's missing in the video is gameplay footage. So, but I want to show you guys what I have so far. So, let me go ahead. I want to play that for you guys. Let me let a couple more people, you know, wander in before I start the video. And let me see, when's your next trip to Japan? I'm considering Christmas vacation because I get paid time off work, so I already have those hours. So you know what I was struggling with to, you know, for the trip was having enough hours to cover my my trip, but luckily I was able to use all my personal time, all my vacation time. And so I'm all out of vacation time. So if I wanted to go back, you know, soon or after the new year, I couldn't. So I'd have to save up and go for Christmas. The other alternative is I was speaking with a friend of mine, and he's gonna go January of 2026. He's gonna go to Yamagata. I think that's what it's called. It's a couple hours north of Tokyo. And I asked him, I was like, why there? And he was like, I got a couple bitches up there. And I was like, sounds good to me. But yeah, the nightlife in Tokyo. I played it safe, guys, while I was over there. I mean, first of all, the food. I stuck to this little place near the hotel. I just chicken and rice. And once in a blue moon, I would try some place, but like I didn't have a good experience when I experimented, or I went into, what is it called? It's a Gaia. But yeah, I learned a couple Japanese phrases. Ishimasen, I believe that's welcome. And then you can say hello back, konnichiwa. Eigo desu ka is I speak English. Do you speak English? Something like that. What else? Sumimasen, excuse me. That I could not say it. I just kept saying excuse me as I bumped into people. So many freaking people in Japan. What's pretty cool is that there weren't many Westerners in the parts that I went to. So I felt it was cool to feel like an outsider, but at the same time, I felt a little lonely at times. So it was a mixed bag. You know, sometimes I felt like, oh man, like I discovered this land with all these cool people. And then there are other times I was like, man, I really feel alone. But whenever I felt that way, you know, I busted out the phone and I started texting people, and it was really cool to just keep in touch with a lot of you guys while I was over there. Just the excitement levels from you guys, the energy I got back from you guys, asking me all sorts of questions. You know, hey, send me a picture of this. Can you go here for me? You know, and especially, you know, the whole video game hunting thing that I did it for you guys out there who requested games. So let's go ahead and cue up the video. I want to show you guys the pickups I got, and let's see. I'm going to edit the video. I'm going to add some more stuff. Then I'm going to do a formal upload, okay? All right, let me see what comments we got here. A PSP would have been good on the flight. Yeah, I took a Vita. I had a Vita, and that kept me entertained. I took a couple Dragon Ball Z movies, and that kept me entertained. And let me catch up with the chat. Queefy's next stream title, Back from Wonderland. Of course, everything I do triggers the poor fellow. Yeah, it's definitely a cope. What was that your first time to Japan? Yes. If I would have went, I might have had to go to Super Nintendo Land. That was in Osaka, and I really didn't want to venture out of Tokyo. Like I said, I played it super freaking safe, man. I mean, even the nightlife, like I had to do my research. I didn't just want to wander into anywhere because I just heard so many stories, and I did at one point. I went into somewhere. I thought I was gonna pay like $50 for this meal, and the meal with tax and everything turned out to be $130. And because I walked into the wrong place. I went to this building, it was like in Akihabara, right outside the subway. It was maybe like an 8-story building, and they had 2 all-you-can-eat beef Wagyu A5 buffets. The one that I was told to go to was on the 3rd floor. I went to the top floor. And I'm going to put that in a vlog, and you guys will see what I mean. And, yeah, at the end, I told the guy, I was like, I thought this was like $50. He brought me the menu, and in little letters, it said, for students only. So I felt a little scammed. But yeah, let me go ahead, let's play this video, and let me know what you guys think. I'll be able to pause it at any time if you guys got questions. Mike Hero says, if you go to Osaka, then Kyoto is next door, but God, there's heaps of tourists there. Yeah. I like how they pronounce sayonara. Yeah. All right, let me load up this video. Where is it? Boom. Then boom. All right, welcome back to the channel. We are Level 1 Online. So I want to share with you guys the pickups, the retro video game pickups that I got while I was in Japan. So we're going to start with the Rockman games. This is Rockman 7. I got this for 1,300 yen, which is roughly about $8.30. I got this at a store called Friends. Next game on the list is Rockman X. I paid 2280 yen for this, which roughly is about $14.50. I got this at a store called Retro Game Camp. And yeah, I'm looking at the, there's a little bit of yellowing on this. All the Mega Man X or Rockman X games in that store had yellowing on them, but it was the only store I could find in the area for the lowest price possible. Next, we have Rockman X2. I got 2 copies of these at Friends. One of them was 1,800 yen. The other one was 2,000 yen. So 1,800 yen is 1150. And 2,000 yen is 1275. I'm not too sure why they're priced differently. When I look at them, they look exactly alike. I don't see any differences, any yellowing or quality differences. So I'm curious to find out what is going on when I test them. Yeah, shoutouts to Retro Game Camp. I should have taken more pictures. That store had a lot of good stuff. and the staff was really helpful. Shout out to Sawamaru. He's the one who told me about that store. He said he had a little setup over there for his video game. So I took a picture next to the little artwork that he created. That's up on my Instagram. And yeah, but it was a little cramped. And it was really cool. The only Ninja Gaiden, what do you call it? Like paraphernalia, or what's the word I'm looking for? Memorabilia. They had a poster of the original Ninja Gaiden game. That's the only reference of the original Ninja Gaiden I saw when I was in Japan. I mean, I went to the Koei Tecmo store and I didn't see nothing Ninja Gaiden related. Slotham with the $10 Canadian. Thank you so much, sir. The alert should pop up any second. I'm going to wait for that alert, and we will resume the video. Hold on. I should have alerts going. Any minute now. Any minute now. Hold on. Is it going to come up? Going once. Going twice. All right, the show must go on. All right. We'll pause the video when it comes on the screen. Right here we have a couple copies of... Oh, wait. He asked a question. Were there a lot of people dressed like Kyo from King of Fight? No, dude. Like, they were dressed like... A lot of dudes were dressed like how I dressed in high school.
Were there a lot of people dressed like Kyo from King of Fighters, minus the headband, in Japan?
No, more like literally baggy shorts, baggy white t-shirt looking like they're going to play basketball, bowl haircut. Yeah. Or it was either that, it was too drastic, you know, hey, what's up, Michael? Hey, what's up, camera user? Or a lot of guys in like business attire looking really sharp, you know? I mean, just check out the walking vlogs and you'll see how they were dressed.
Rockman X3. I got this for $1,800 at Friends, and I got this copy for $2,200 at Friends. So $1,800 once again is $1,150, and $2,200 is $14. Not a bad price. This copy right here I got for $24.20 at Mandarake Complex, and that comes out to $15.40. I do want to mention this. I highly recommend this store right here, Mandarake Complex. It was a little hard for me to find because I don't know, it's just I didn't recognize the building when I saw it. The inside of it is pretty amazing. It's very spacious on the inside. They got everything organized.
Okay, so this place is called Mandarake Complex. Look at these games, Super Nintendo games, Super Famicom games in box. Beautiful store. Like, I just went to Super Potato. Everything was overpriced. Everything was super cluttered, and there was an abundance of Westerners. What is this? Muscle Bomber. 770. Maybe I'll get it. Nice. But yeah, I gotta figure out what some of you guys out there want so I can pick something up.
I did actually step into Super Potato, and I got a couple pictures of some of the game.
Okay, so we got a quick question out there from camera user about the European. No, I have an American Super Nintendo, and there's like these two plastic tabs that block the cartridge. All you got to do is literally just get a plier and rip those out. Yeah, and you can play Super Famicom games. You might want to check out Hector Pryor. If you're out there, Hector, just drop a link to your channel, because I think he's been buying PAL region video games. I don't know why, and he has to use an adapter for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and resume the video.
Prices in there. So I noticed that Rockman X2 was $32.78, $20.90, same price as Rockman 7. Rockman X3 at Super Potato was 38.28 yen, which is $24.40. And speaking of which, while I was in there, I did notice a couple other games. I noticed they had a copy of Mother 2 for 58.08 yen, which is roughly $37. They also had a copy of Super Metroid for 6,028 yen, which is $38.40. And they had the one and only place I saw a copy of Captain Commando. That was $8,228, which is $52.40.
So yeah, Super Potato, pretty infamous store, very cramped. It's worth a visit. If you know, time is of the essence. You got to get in, you got to get out, you know, and you got money to spend. Just go to Super Potato. They should have whatever it is you're looking for. But me, I was there 10 days, you know, so I went to a few spots. I took my time, and but it was nice. It was nice to browse around, but it was hot. It was cramped. And like I said, that feeling of being around a bunch of Japanese people, you feel like you discovered an undiscovered place. But then you see a bunch of Westerners. It's like, I just had this feeling. It's like, what are you doing here? This is my special place, kind of thing, you know? But yeah, it's worth a visit though.
So next up on the list, I have a copy here of Super Mario Kart and Super Mario RPG. I picked these both up at a place called Nakano Broadway, which I would describe as like on the outskirts of Tokyo, and it really reflects in the price. So 780 yen is roughly $5, and 980 yen is roughly $6.25. I got another copy of Mario Kart at Mandalay Complex for 1,000 yen, which roughly translates to $6.40. So a couple years ago, I gave away my copy of Donkey Kong Country 2 to my buddy T-Belly, and I really missed that game, even though it was very frustrating, and I wanted to get it back in my collection, so I decided to get a copy for me and a copy for somebody out there who might need it. So this is 800 yen, and this copy was 1,000 yen. So once again, 800 yen is $5.10, 1,000 yen is $6.40, and I got this at the store called Friends. Next up, this is a series I always wanted to try. This is...
Oh, by the way, I did make a mistake. Well, I broke an unspoken rule, which is you're not really supposed to buy up all of a particular game. So, for example, I went to a store and I bought all their Mega Man X3s and their Mega Man X2s. You know, I should have just taken one from another store and that been it. The place that was really strict with the rules was a place called Beep in Akihabara. I didn't buy anything from there. Just a lot of stuff they had was super obscure. Yeah.
Called the Goemon series. So I got part 1, part 2, and part 3 right here. So part 1 I got for 660 yen, which is $4.20. One of the cheapest games that I got on my trip. I got this at Mandalay Complex. I got this one at Mandalay Complex.
Okay, so these games right here, since a lot of people are not familiar with these series, what I want to do is I want to splice in. You see, there's like an empty space maybe at the top right. Just a little square, and insert some gameplay footage so people have an idea that it's a side scroller, 2D platformer.
As well, 1,800 yen, which is $11.50. Then I got part 3 at Friends. This is 2,000 yen, which is $12.75. Alright, so next up, I decided I've always wanted to have the original Street Fighter 2, even though I'm a huge fan of Turbo, and that's the one I play the most. But I just wanted to have this in my collection just for nostalgic purposes. So this is 800 yen, which is $5.10. I got this at Mandalay Complex. This one, Super Street Fighter 2, 1,000 yen, which is $6.40. I got this at Friends. So I also decided to pick up some SNK games. I did see Samurai Spirits, but that particular game, I remember renting that back in the day and being very disappointed with the size of the sprites. But I just decided to get these, even though they probably don't perform as good as the arcade. But it was a really good price. So this is Fatal Fury 1, 660 yen, $4.20. Got this at Mandalay Complex. This is Fatal Fury 2, 990 yen, $6.30, Mandarake Complex. And what's pretty cool is that in some of the stores, when you purchase a game, let me grab one for example. Let's see, Friends. They put a little page sticker on it to signify that you already bought it to prevent like shoplifting. But what they did in this store is they just...
Oh, by the way, I was fully expecting to get harassed a lot by the police. I carried my passport on me, all times carried all my receipts. Guess what? I did not get stopped even once. At all, dude. Oh, what a blast I had over there, man.
Sealed my bag. So this is right here. This is Art of Fighting 2. And this was probably the most expensive game that I got on my whole trip. This is $29.70, which is $18.90, Mandarake Complex. As you can see, I got a lot of games at Mandarake. I asked the attendant there. I told him I like fighting games, I like beat 'em up games. You know, I don't know Japanese, but can you recommend some games that I won't need to know the language?
Oh, and by the way, so at Mandarake, the guy hooked me up with a bunch of games. I walked out of there maybe like 10 or 12 games, and I only spent like, I don't know, like $100 for all those games. And I was on cloud 9 because like I was ecstatic. And in Akihabara, they got the streets are just lined up with Japanese girls, the maids. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. The first maid I see, I'm going to be like, all right, take me to your leader. Like, let's go. So I just like walked out. I just pointed. First one, boom. I was like, all right, let's go. And she took me to the little maid cafe. And it was like all you can drink. I think like 2,000 yen for like 40 minutes. 2,000 yen is, hold on. Let me just double check that price. 2,000 yen. $12. Yeah, $12 for like 40 minutes of like all you can drink. So I crammed down like 3 drinks and then I ordered some food and it was a good time. And I didn't get hangover once. I actually got some like a weird spinning headache after I ate that weird Wagyu beef. What's up, Destiny FOMO? Just stopping by to say hello, and finally, we got the pickups video. Yes. This is the informal pickups video. I'm gonna do some more editing and get some gameplay. Like, I mean, a lot of you guys probably never seen King of the Monsters before. So I want to, you know, and I got some space. You see at the top left, I can just put a little square up there with some gameplay. All right, let's resume.
One of the games he recommended was this right here, King of the Monsters, 1320 yen, which is $8.40. He also recommended this right here. This is called The Great Battle 3, 1980 yen, $12.60. And this is Super Genjin 2. It would have been called Super Bonk 2 if it came to North America. It never did. 1650 yen, which is $10.50. It was the last original Bonk game that came out. Yep. Last up, we got some really solid beat 'em ups right here. So this is Batman Returns, 1650 yen, $10.50. Got this at Mandarake Complex. This is Muscle Bomber, also known as Saturday Night Slam Masters, 770 yen, $4.90. Last one, I'm very proud of this one. I could not find part 3, but I did find this one. This is Final Fight 2, 1,280 yen, so it's $8.15.
Yeah, plenty of copies of Final Fight 1, Final Fight 2, Final Fight Guy. That was a little bit more expensive. I'll just play the ROM of Final Fight Guy. I really wanted part 3. Could not find part 3 for the life of me.
Pristine condition. I got this one at Retro Game Camp. So I got some honorable mentions I'd like to share. So this is a Super Famicom controller in pristine condition. They actually had one brand new for $25 American. This one I got for 1,000 yen, which is about $6.40. I also got these games right here at a store called Book Off, and these games are in absolute pristine condition. I paid 264 yen, which is roughly about $1.60, and guess what? These two games right here, Star Ocean and Infinite Undiscovery.
Okay, pause. Hold on. I forgot to mention this. These games were laid sideways. So in other words, like I can't read Japanese. So I literally had to go through the whole aisle, you know, take the thing out of the how do I say this? My vocabulary. Since I can't, you know, since it's on the side, I had to like take each one out, you know, individually, just, you know, and there's too many freaking games, so I had to pick a system, you know. So I kind of excluded PS1, PS2, PS3. Like I recognize some labels, like I recognize CVS2, the Japanese, but I already got like 2 or 3 copies of CVS2, and I can emulate it, you know. So I guess, you know, what I wish I could do better next time is have better control of the Japanese language so I can hunt better.
They're backwards compatible on the Series X. And I tell you what, the condition these games are in, pristine condition, amazing. Last game right here, this is BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. Even though there's a couple, there's tons of versions of this game, like I said, you can't go wrong with $1.60. Just a couple more miscellaneous things I want to show off. So I found this in one of the stores. This was like 3,000 yen, I believe, but it looks amazing. Akira Toriyama recently passed away, and I noticed that the prices on this type of art was going up.
So I had a weird interaction with the guy, the attendant. He showed it to me. I'm waiting. I got my hands out for him to hand it to me, and he says like really fast, "Condition check, condition check." I'm like, "Condition check? What?" So in other words, he was trying to tell me check the condition. Right? He wanted me to check the condition and then like approve that yes, I approve of the condition of the item, you know? Now I was about to blurt out, just give me the fucking thing. Like I could see the condition through the glass and I could tell. A lot of the stuff in some of these stores was used. So, you know, that was like a weird interaction. I also had another weird interaction on the subway. There was a transsexual who I kind of smirked at, and she, whoever it was, looked like they were trying to take a baton out of their purse. And it was like, it looked like Jackie Chan in drag. Like I could see the calf muscles, and I was just like, what the hell? And he just started yelling. I could tell he was looking at me with just evil intent and was trying to take something out of his purse. And I was like, well, fuck this. I'm just going to walk away. And then I couldn't understand what he said, but it sounded like the equivalent of like, don't you go, where are you going kind of thing, you know? I was just like, see ya, I'm getting on this subway. But I'll tell you what, I could have passed by maybe, you know, 10,000 people that whole trip. That was just one minor weird experience on the subway and on the weekend. Weekend, it was, as they say in Spanish, repleto. It was pandemonium on the subway. And you could tell the basement dwellers would come out to play on the weekends, because some of those people, some of those Japanese guys had BO. But I'll tell you what, guys, I need to tell you guys something. Those Japanese women, they smell like strawberries and cream. Whatever shampoo they are using smelled so good. They were fine. They were so fine, and they smelled so good. Oh yeah.
Price. This looks absolutely amazing in person. So yeah, Something else I got some what's called acrylics. What they do is they kind of just stand on their own like that. So this is from the Samurai Showdown series. Here's another one right here. Those acrylics were roughly about $4 each. I got them at the Odaiba Diver City Mall. So I got these figures right here, these Dragon Ball Z figures. These were fairly cheap. These were maybe like $8 each. So this is Bardock. And this is Super Piccolo. And then this is...
I was saying that the Japanese women, their hair smells like strawberries and cream. They smelled immaculate. They looked immaculate. Legs, amazing legs for days on these Japanese women. One thing I will say, though, they wear push-up bras. They stuff their shirts because when the bra comes off, on the particular ones I hooked up with, there was like nothing there. That's okay. Yeah, it's like whatever.
Majin Vegeta. So I wanted to get something unique, you know, because they have tons of Gokus everywhere. I didn't want to be typical and just get a Goku. So I went for just out of the ordinary. And like I said, fairly cheap price, like $8 and under. If you go to like one of the used figure shop, which they had a ton of them on the outskirts of Tokyo. Alright, so last thing I want to show off is I did get like some artwork. So I got this at the official Capcom store. So it's maybe like $4 or $5. You know, in case you're out there wondering why I didn't get like complete in-box games, you got to understand, on the flight back, there is a weight and size limit, you know, in the suitcase. I couldn't go over 50 pounds. So this is why I kept it light. I stuck to more like, you know, really light plastic and loose plastic and artwork. I also got this at the Capcom store. This was around like, I think 15 bucks. This is just like a carrying case, a Rockman X carrying case. Curious, what do I got in here? Oh, we got GBA games in there. Alright, so yeah, those are my Japan pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try and make a vlog with all the footage. If it comes out good, I'll go ahead and publish it. If not, just try and catch me on the next live stream, and you can ask me whatever you want about Tokyo, Japan. I had a blast. It was amazing, and I fully intend to go back. And I actually have one last thing I can show. Hold on. I went to a gacha pawn machine, and I got one of these at the Capcom store. It's maybe like, I don't know, 500 yen. Yep. Alright, you guys have a good one. Peace.
Alright, so if you're strolling in late, this is my little techwear outfit that I got at Shibuya Crossing at Magnet 109 Men's. I think I put up a video walking there. But yeah, I love that outfit. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I mentioned I did hook up with some Japanese women. I went to a what is it called? What the fuck is it called? Soapy massage place. That was pretty fun. But the other two I met out on the street. But yeah, the Soapy massage place was pretty crazy. It was like an open shower, and they put like a bunch of like oils and shit on me. But anyways, any questions? If nobody's got any questions, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to load up my, oh, what is this? I'll show you guys. I just turned on my Xbox Game Showcase and Call of Duty coming to Game Pass. No, exit. Okay. So I want to load up this game right here, Eiyuden Chronicles. This is a game I mentioned in the video I did years ago. It was like, what, 2000, 20 or 21. It was like the most hyped games of E3 when they had E3, and the game finally came out. You know, this is what I hate about a lot of these game showcases, is that you see these games and it's like they're not coming out for another 2 years. Even though they say 2025, it's gonna get delayed. So anyways, let's fire this up. And let me see. Let's do this. How much was that? How much was the I thought you were asking how much was the hobby. No, how much was the hoodie? Hoodie was $80. Yeah, the clothes was kind of expensive. And the pants were like $60. All right, 1 second. Let me fix my screens. Do you ever plan on going back to Japan? Yes, I do. Tentatively for Christmas vacation, but definitely January of 2026. This looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll send you a video, Slotham, of the whole outfit, so you can see with the pants and everything. All right, Eiyuden Chronicles, 100 Heroes. Static, what? No. Sure, let's do that. I don't know. Start the game on normal difficulty, yes. Yes. Anybody played this game yet? It's on Game Pass. Alright, what do we do? Somebody mentioned Suikoden 2. I believe this game is made by the same developers. Or somebody who had to do with Suikoden. The original Suikodens. Honestly, all I want to do is at least get to the first battle. I want to see how the battle system is, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream.
Hey there. You must be the new guy Ymir mentioned. So, what's your name? And why are you even here?
Well... the name's Noah. As for being here, the world's a big...
Yup, I'm the same. We're two peas in a pod. I left my village because I heard something big was happening out here in the world. I mean, I didn't know where it was happening, so I just started running. And right as my legs were ready to snap, I ended up here. Name's Leon, by the way. I'm sort of an old hand around this place, so if you've got questions, fire away.
You've been here 2 days.
Come on, Mimi, have a girl's back.
I'm Gar. No one's been warming this post longer than me, which ain't really saying much. The Watch are basically mercs with public backing, and we get slapped with every kind of job. Some folks stay, some folks leave.
Did you see anyone cosplay? I mean, I saw a lot of maids. Once in a blue moon, I would see like a guy with like, you know, like a tech wear outfit, but it was very rare. I mean, the guys over there were just in just normal. They were either in pants and a t-shirt or just business attire. Yeah.
Don't know if you're a stayer or a leaver, but we'll see what you can do in the meantime.
One of the funnest experiences I had over there, I was at a park called Ueno Park, and my feet were hurting, and I just sat down, and I was like, man, I don't really know where to go now. And it was gonna start to rain, and I was pretty far away from the subway, and all of a sudden I hear like a bunch of like singing and music in like far off distance, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So I just get up and I start following the sound, and there's like a little mini like stadium, and they're doing like a J-pop idol show, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going in. And it was literally only like, I think like 2,000 yen just to go in, just like $12. And at first, like, I wasn't feeling the music, but then they played this one song at the end, and everybody, the crowd was just getting hype. And then I caught myself jumping up and down and yelling along with the crowd. And that was like a moment, like an epiphany moment. I was like, man, I really feel like, because, you know, I didn't feel like an outsider in that moment. You know, I felt like I was vibing with them, you know? And I wish I could have filmed that moment. I got the beginning of the song and I uploaded it, but I didn't get the end when everybody was yelling their brains out. Yeah, and I got into some of the Japanese music as well. As soon as I got back, I was listening to it for like a week straight. Like my mind mentally was still in Japan when I got back. All right, have a good one, Dean TV. Veteran of the Watch, Gar.
I am Mio of the East Reach. Welcome.
Oh, badass.
And I'm Leon. Or boss, if that's easier.
Full thrust fighter, okay.
So, did I hear right that we're teaming up with the Empire, Gar? I can't believe we're gonna be working with a bunch of imps.
I know the League and Empire ain't got much in the way of rosy history, but I guess this is some kind of goodwill gesture. All above my pay grade, but I know this much. When a politician shows you something with one hand, it's the other one you gotta keep an eye on. Still, a job's a job. They set up a command post on the hill there at the Elder's residence. You ready?
You got this, kiddo. Just keep it loose.
It's also your first assignment.
Building. Okay. I gotta go in here. What? Tuxedo says, I love some good beans. That is so random. That's it? Is it like Chrono Trigger? You gotta like walk around and hit A to get something? Nope. Okay, tuxedo guy who likes beans. So where do I gotta go? Maybe I gotta go over there? Circle all around town. It would be nice to go to Japan one day. Yeah. As long as you can put up with that flight.
That's the last of the arrangements. Gesture of amity, my hide. Those prune-faced mules on the council just wanted to saddle me with the grunt work. I'm going to make them pay for it when we get home, mark my words.
Will we be returning to Norrister straight away, milady?
Milady?
I thought perhaps we might rest a spell. A few more days of this balmy weather would not go amiss. Additionally, I've heard tell of a local herb chicken dish that simply melts on the tongue.
We don't have time for that! Why do they keep pushing me down? Ugh. Well, so be it. If I have to put in double or triple the effort to make them respect me, then that's what I'll do. Now let's go. You're with the Watch, yes? As you may be aware, we need leverage to negotiate with the Empire, which means we must pull our weight on this little co-expedition. I don't expect you to find a primal lens, but if you locate the rune barrows, I'll see you're paid extra. Jingle jingle and all that, yes? Now get out there and show me some results. Dazzle me, handsome.
Sorry?
Janequist, we are leaving.
Very good, milady.
Okay.
We can get that herbed chicken to go.
Well, that was a thing.
That was our new boss, Lady Periel, head.
She sure took a
All right,
shot
I'm gonna
at
pick
old
this up.
Noah here.
Lucky you. Making a good...
I did what now?
All right, we're here. Remember, best behavior.
Sure thing. Wait, why did he call me?
The League's operatives will be here soon, sir.
If you're just tuning in out there, you're lurking, you want to see what I picked up from Japan, you can go ahead and just hit that rewind button.
Thank you, Hildy.
See if I can
So what
skip
do you make of
this.
this
I welcome a
Just so.
I just want to get into some action.
Olive branches.
Just want to see the combat system, and then I gotta go finish my laundry, and I gotta go to sleep.
Looks like we found.
I take it you are the
I'm Lieutenant Sane Kessling of Galdia.
Awful young to be a lieutenant, ain't you?
Is it your job to pry into my lineage, good Lycan?
See anyone male or female with hair like Samurai Showdown or anything like that? Give me an example of a character. I mean, like, I at one store, in Mandarake, this girl had this pink spiky hair, and I was like, "Oh, I like your hair," and she started laughing. She was like, "It's a wig." That was about it.
It's not. Noted.
Like they all just had jet black, long, straight hair.
I am Hildy, Lieutenant. The objective of this operation is to locate the rune barrow.
Sorry, question. Why do we have to find something that's already been discovered?
No, nothing like that.
A local stumbled.
He got lost.
Correct. Our search team has.
Unfortunately, we...
Don't worry, lady. We'll handle the navigating. I've been preparing.
We're prepared to leave at once.
Makes sense.
Oh, skip. There we go. Holy moly. Skip. Okay, so let's exit. Hey, what's up, Keo Daikin? When traveling on the field, you can change the camera angle with the... Oh, nice. There we go. You guys remember Final Fantasy VI? The Terra theme? So what is this? Am I gonna get random battles? Whoa, there we go.
To arms!
You guys hear that? That is hype. I like that. That's a good battle thing right there. This is why I like JRPGs. Alright, so fight, auto. Okay, fight. Attack, rune lens, defense. Activator. Let's just do an attack and see what he's got. Attack. Attack that bunny. Attack. We're gonna attack whatever that is in the back. Oh, I guess I'm too far away. It wouldn't let me attack. Oh. Let's try Rune Lens. The Rune Lens commands let magic... Okay. Okay. Swinging slash. Man, how many people I got? Oh my gosh, I got like 6 people on my team. Nice.
Done. And not a hair out of place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Had to put up with all that nonsense in the town just to get here. Just start the game right here and fill in the blanks later. That's how you make a damn video game. Sheesh. One more battle. I want to see that again. Then I'm gonna get on out of here. All right. Come on, one more battle. There we go. Let's try everybody's Rune Lens. Fights. Rune Lens. Double slash. Oh, I can't... I guess... Why can't he do the double slash? He has... Oh, he doesn't have enough SP. Okay, whatever. He don't have enough. Okay. Mio doesn't even have it. Rune Lens. Armor piercing strike. Rune Lens. Swinging slash. Anybody here ever played a Grandia 2? What is this? Oh, healing. Let's see what a healing looks like. Healing drops. Wait. Yeah, let's do it to... Sane. Confirm, yes.
On your feet!
Thanks!
worry about.
It needs a better fanfare, though. Fanfare is kind of crappy. All right.
Is the friend that never betrays you.
I want to thank everybody who came out to hang out tonight. Once again, we are level 1 online. We are in Japan online. I got a little bit more content on the way. I'm going to try and get together and show you guys. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm going to re-edit the video. I'm going to add some footage. Let me thank everybody who came on by. Slotham, Kyo Daikin, Rad Rob, Super Jeff, Dean TV, Johnny Appleseed, Mike Hero, Camera User, who else? Michael, Panda64, Level 1 Online Extras, Mike Hero. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Awesome pickups. Thank you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about or address before we get on out. Oh! And shout outs to the homie Steven Hernandez. He has a big job interview tomorrow. Steven Hernandez, we are rooting for you. We want you to get off SSI, and we want you to get a job, okay? Because once you get the job, you can get the car. And once you get the car, you can get the girlfriend. And once you get the girlfriend, you won't be looking at that weird stuff on the internet no more. Okay, buddy? I'm gonna get out of here. Love you guys. Thanks again for all the support. And I'll be uploading that video soon in the next week or two. And I'm gonna be reaching out to people to ship off some games. And 2772. If anybody out there needs a copy of Donkey Kong Country 2, let me know. And yeah, I'll be talking about more what extra games I don't want. Okay? You guys have a good night. Peace out.